What it do, everybody? It's episode 14 of the Mick and Mike Love podcast. And of course, I have the team leader right there, Mr. Michael Love, with the
And I got water.
red hat on and Ray Charles sunglasses.
No, Ed Christian sunglasses. And you see what's on his hat, though, right?
I can't. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's gold, man.
And our special guest joining us for the second week in a row. He will be a recurring guest from time to time on the show. My man.
The supernova.
Supernova, huh? No, you like
That's all,
that.
bro. That's all.
No Smith. No Smith just celebrated his 41st birthday on Monday. I went and seen him.
Three more years added on his just here.
He's 40. I seen him Monday on his birthday, and he had on the same coat Willie Dynamite had on in the movie. So I wanted you to wear that fly ass shit on the show. But
You already wore it Monday. You can't do it twice.
he even did the walk down the stairs for me. I was dying laughing.
Put the coat behind you like that.
That's
So, fellas, how y'all been this week?
good productive day for me, bro. I'm good.
Yeah. How about you, Noel? How's 41 treating you?
It feels like 40. After that, it's all 40, bro.
Right. See, when you look at him, he look like he's still in his 20s. He tried.
I was gonna say, I think that's the best thing. If you don't look like how you feel, so that's always the best thing.
See, my even like before I knew him before he had that thick beard. You would card him. You couldn't even send this dude to the store to get you no squares. They would card him. That thick beard ain't but a couple years old.
It helps. You know what I mean? It helps, so I don't have to explain to people that I'm not a student at my son's school. Like when I go to pick him up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Come on, Al.
see,
You're not just smoking that way.
see, these two have adult children, and I still have a teenager. So you know,
Right.
and both of them look younger than me. It's wild.
That's because that's plenty of juice. That's a Dragon Ball Z phrase I got from Vegeta. He said at Cell when he was beating him up before he turned to his final form. He was like, "How come you're so strong?" He said, "I do plenty of push-ups." And no, he said, "I did a lot of push-ups and drink plenty of juice." I was so mad.
He ain't say what kind of juice, though.
No, he did not. He did not say it.
Yeah,
Hyperbolic chamber juice and steroid juice. So, what's the topic for the day?
well, we're gonna finish talking about the Survivor Series because we still have one more match to speak about before.
Part two of the Survivor Series. I gotta say, you gotta finish it. Like we had two matches. Did we finish the Damian Priest one? I know we started on it, but
we did every match except for the last two.
okay.
We were on the next to last match when you got cut off last week.
The next to last was that was Damian and Gunther, right?
Right, and everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Gunther. I think that he's the best thing going right now, as far as his ring work. That character is a beast. You know, I really enjoy Gunther, and I enjoyed this match, of course. I enjoyed this match thoroughly. And I don't even think it was Gunther's best match.
Nah.
What was
Nah.
this match? You would think.
What do I think was his best match?
Mm-hmm.
He had a match on Raw that I was actually watching with you, Nove. And it might have been against Bronson Reed. This was a year ago.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match.
Yeah, was it Bronson
Yeah, I
Reed?
missed that.
But you felt like that was his best? Or are you saying what you seen?
Yeah.
What you witnessed with your own eyes?
Yeah. That's the best
You-
I've seen him, and that was a hell of a match. That was a pay-per-view quality match on Raw.
Now, if I had to interject and say what I thought was my best, it might be one of those. I think me and Mike had touched on it last time. Was like some of his NXT UK matches. Like he had some with Dragunov, and he had some with Pete Dunne that were like pretty good too. This I'm talking about back when Pete was like a fucking like monster, but you know, like we know that the main roster woes and the way that they turn people down to get up there.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up how they do some of their talent.
I'm trying to think. What was my favorite match with him? Because I love him. One of my favorite guys, by none. Bobby Lashley ain't there, so you know what I'm saying. It was like when Pac died, everybody had to find a new rapper to love. You know, not everybody. I was a nice man, but let's say the match between him and Tommaso Ciampa in NXT was an animal. That would have been one. Him and Pete Dunne,
Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, when
No, that's who? Gunther?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was walking back then,
Yeah, Walter. Okay.
That one. But if I go to the SmackDown Raw thing, it's kind of hard. He had a lot of great ones. I even like the return match with one of Ricochet for that night.
Yo, he had some good ones with. I know we was talking junk about him last week, but he had some good matches with Sheamus.
Yeah,
they banging it, man.
Yeah, they probably tore the house down.
Oh, that was a good when he was where were they at? Clash were they at Scotland or wherever they were fighting at?
Clash in the Castle, was it out there? It might have been, yeah, because Drew was going up against Roman at that time, right?
Yeah, he got robbed.
Yeah, he got robbed bad, but you know,
He backed up.
I thought he was gonna quit right then and there.
Man, I felt so bad for him. I'm so glad he backed it up. Always been a Drew McIntyre fan. Always, bro. When he first came there and Vince McMahon walked up and anointed him with a chosen, I liked this guy. When he attacked Matt Hardy and he stumped his head on the stairs, Drew McIntyre was my guy. But back to Gunther, I'm going to go with Ricochet. Ricochet, the return match. The Intercontinental Belt.
Okay, you guys hold it down for a minute. I have to go upstairs for just a second. So you guys, hold it down for me for a second. What'd you say?
We hungry. Bring some food back. We hate being in the dungeon and don't have food.
I got y'all.
See, there it is. Man. He bringing us an air meal again. I fell for it. About 14 times so far.
So look, Mike, you were saying you was rocking with Drew like his first run in the main roster, or
absolutely, he was one of my top favorite heels. He sure was. Because he had that look, man. He had that arrogant look. He had my favorite theme music. His first one, the Out of Town song. Listen to that music, that song, and you look at the video to it. You know what I'm saying? That shows like the Kennedy assassination. I'm not saying that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It was just that he was letting you know that you out of time and I'm coming for it. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And he just looked like a serial killer, dog. Just look at his face on it, man. He had the whole package. It was just that whatever the personal situation was, Vince McMahon and put him on that punishment. And I even liked him when he was a 3-man band. You know what I'm saying? I was a true Drew McIntyre fan.
Yeah, see, I wasn't hip to Drew until he made his return to NXT when he came back
Oh,
like
okay.
the Scottish Terminator.
Yeah. Oh, he was a
His
monster.
his run his run over in NXT was nice too.
Yeah. I
Like
hated.
when he kind of invented the Claymore, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's got to
You
be
know,
one of the dopest finishers too. Like
and he do it out of nowhere.
I
Bro.
mean, from what I remember, like I heard on the interview, like it was like an accident. Like I think he was trying to do almost like a shining wizard or something, and it just
Oh,
turned into like that
that
just
kick.
drop kick almost. Like
Hey man, you can hear that joker too, bro.
I
Like
yeah
connect. Now I was watching it when he was in TNA also. Oh, you
okay.
know what?
That was
Is he?
the punishment years, right?
Yep, those the punishment years. He had left and he
Okay.
wound up going to TNA. And I take it back. I'm a rescind my Ricochet. But if I had to go WWE, then it's a Ricochet match. But if I go overall, Bobby Lashley for the TNA title.
All
Bobby
right,
Lashley
y'all.
won.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
The water bill needed to be
Nah.
paid. And you
I'm
don't.
glad you ain't bring no food.
You and that's not the bill you want to be late. But anyway,
Yeah, you got a point
but anyway,
there.
let's talk about the match between Gunther and Damian Priest. I'm a Damian Priest fan too, actually.
I like Damian Priest.
But
I pegged him to be the next Undertaker.
no, no,
I'm telling you,
is
Undertaker
I
was
think that's
good.
what they want. I
Hey,
think that's what they
it,
pushed him for. Like,
that's what
yeah,
they
I mean,
doing, bro.
especially since Bray passed, like, yeah, I think that's what they're pushing for.
He the next guy.
well, he could be the next Bray, but not the next Taker.
No, you don't get it, man.
I don't see it.
Taker.
Their legs
You
is
know
too
what?
bold, man. I don't think he got too much longer in the industry, bro. Y'all don't pay attention to
No.
stuff like my man's
Yeah,
look like his legs about to give out any day.
you think so? Well, he has done like 150,000 kicks since being in NXT, and he has some great matches. If I look at a great match
And
between him and somebody,
he's
I would
already
go
been
with him and Keith Lee.
he's already been doing it a long time. What the hell happened to Keith Lee? He's already been wrestling a long time though,
He's he's in the graveyard.
Went over to AEW and kind of
He's in the
got
and they
graveyard.
lost
finally killed him. I see.
in the mid card shuffle. He got lost over there. He could have came up simultaneously with Swerve. As hot as Swerve is now, but I
Yes,
don't know if
man.
something happened where they just kind of just went apart. Like
I think it's a politic thing. I hope Keith Lee come back to the WWE. I do. I never really hope for somebody to come back to the WWE once they leave. You know, I personally don't like the way black wrestlers are treated in wrestling. I never have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. You either a transitional champion or you're a tap dancer, and it's just only two things. I've never seen it where, oh, you can say the Rock, the Rock, the Rock, the Rock, but just remember this about the Rock. The Rock holds two different dynasties behind him.
he identifies as Samoan.
Samoan. He
For the most
identifies as
part,
Samoan.
yeah.
You don't identify as
No, I
Samoan.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
And that's why he's where he's at. Booker T, when I first seen it happen when he became champion the first time, and I was happy for him. But when I heard how he became champion, that kind of pissed me off. But I commend David Arquette. David Arquette was just like, hey, Book, and he was like, no, I ain't never been champ. And I want Booker T to be the champion.
But yeah,
So he decided to do a job for a belt he ain't even deserve.
I was gonna say there's a good chance that Keith Lee could come back because his wife is, Mia Yim is still in WWE, so like he still has some type of relations or ties over there.
They gonna have to
Yeah,
do. They gonna
because
have to find something else to do with them though. They gonna have to rebrand them because AEW.
no, give him the match
You don't
that
think that they didn't
everybody.
bury him? It's just like I don't. He
We
fell
got
off
hurt
the name.
too.
Yeah.
Either he was hurt or just rolled off TV. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Even if you rolled off TV, they don't even use them in Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's true.
true story.
So
But you know what? You gotta bring them back. That everybody wanted. Roman Reigns. Survivor Series.
you can't. You gonna have to do a lot more to with them before you put them in with Roman Reigns, because he gonna have to do a job, and he's already killed.
No.
That's the difference between Triple H and Vince McMahon people. Vince McMahon people have always clowned black wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Look what they doing with the New Day thing. I mean, at first, I watched Xavier Woods when he was over at TNA. That man paid his dues from being a Creed all the way to being Xavier Woods and never winning a singles title to become a king of the ring. And gave Roman Reigns one of his best matches. No lie about it to me.
So what about um, the Priest Gunther match? I want to get back on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We are dancing away. But I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
You didn't like it?
No, not really. I mean, I didn't. I'm glad Gunther won it. He's my favorite guy on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
He's my favorite in the WWE.
Raw. Who would be that? I don't know. I might be Finn Balor. I love Finn Balor. Big fan. And now I get to see both of them fight each other. So excited.
So, Finn Balor was a part of this match. How come he only got a 3.5 from you?
Because I wanted for the Sheamus type style. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no interference here and there. These guys just went to war. They went to war at Clash of the Castle. Gunther and I forgot who else he fought. He fought a lot of guys, and it was just straight up. Imperial, y'all stay back there. You stay here. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? The Sheamus match was so good, it was more than one. You know what I'm saying? I was not more. I was so happy about that. But Damian Priest, I like Damian Priest. I like I said, next Undertaker, but if his legs is giving the way to give him, maybe not. He might be the next. I don't know. He just be the first Damian Priest. But I don't know. Yeah, you get 3 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5.
What do you think about it, Nove? How did you feel about the match?
I share that thought with Mike. I think it was about 3 out of 5. I wasn't really like impressed with it. I think it was just one of those things to put an end to that because it still was open ended because he never got the rematch. And this was their way of trying to put him over even in defeat. You know, to protect him, I guess. Damien to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wasn't impressed with it. Like you said, it wasn't like something that was like super banger. It actually could have came on earlier in the pay-per-view to get it out the way.
Yeah.
Damn, that's how you felt about it, Nove?
Yeah, it could have came on earlier.
He said, "Put that shit at the top of the card."
No, not even the card. He said the rematch.
Oh, the shit everybody can watch. He did not the pay per view.
This is where everybody at the table talking, and you see the match in the background, so it don't even count.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? House show.
Yeah. It was one of those popcorn matches where you get up,
Okay.
go,
Yeah.
where you get up to go get the refreshments.
Well, if y'all ever watch Star Search, I'm going to give it 3 3/4 stars. I think it was a little bit better than what y'all said, but not. Um,
You should have said a
not,
quarter more.
huh? What'd you say?
I said a quarter more. Like,
3 3/4, 375. Y'all gave it 350. I give it 375. I can't
like,
I
it's not
can't give it
that. Okay.
I can't give it four
Yeah.
stars because it wasn't a 4 star match.
Well,
And Gunther actually works better with, I guess, more strong style people like him.
well, isn't that what they
Priest is
call
kind
it?
of a tweener when it comes
Oh,
to a
okay, I
strong
understand.
style. So I actually liked the match, but I didn't love it. That's why I'm
Oh,
giving it 3 3/4 stars. I don't think it should have been at the top of the card. I think that's kind of fucked up, but
it could have been a very first match
oh
of the
god,
pay per view. You know, no, they had it on highest level.
That first match.
it could have been the
It could
first.
have been a
So you thought the women's war games was better than that match? Well, I did too.
hell yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
It was better than the men's one. What are you saying?
I did too.
But like if that was the leading match of the pay per view, I don't think I would have paid for it.
Mm.
Like I
Man,
wouldn't bought that pay per view.
thank God for Peacock. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
you know what I'm saying? Minus Peacock. Back in the days when you actually had to pay, you like, oh,
No,
I'm getting this
60
one.
some
Like
dollars.
this would have been one of those pay per views I skipped if that was the main event.
I'd have rented that
Well,
block.
if it was the main event, I thought you said if it was okay.
Yeah, if that was the main event of a pay per view back in the '90s, when you had to pay $67 or something,
Yeah,
I'll wait for Blockbuster and I'll
yeah.
pay $8.99 for
I
it.
wouldn't.
But
I wouldn't have did that. I would just check the results the next day on Raw or something.
For our younger
yeah,
fans, you used to could rent videotapes or DVDs at a place called Blockbuster. Instead of the streaming services, we actually had to go to the store and rent the shit we wanted to see. $8,
no,
you might be able to keep that shit 4 or 5 days, and then there were late fees, of course, if you went over there. But
Yeah.
unless
Blockbuster
you
was
were
the
like
big chain.
me, unless you was like me and you decided to open up the tape case and switch it out with something different.
Uh,
Oh yeah, all right.
I think it was the fee or a charge if you didn't rewind it too. If I remember right.
Yeah,
Yes, it
yeah.
used to be
They
inside. Please be kind. Rewind.
rewind, yeah. And if you was get caught copying them, it was a $300 fine plus what is it, and or jail time.
I think it was 90 days in prison or some shit.
90
Yeah.
days. Crazy. Man, it's crazy. The type of shit you can go to jail for back, man. Like, this is wild.
Put you in jail. Bro. I was rewinding videos and fucking bootlegger. Give me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they had bootlegging up there with like selling crack, bro. Like, you was doing
Oh yeah, I used to
I
sell
know
CDs.
people
shit.
who
In the cell with like fucking convicted murderers, bro, under some like VHS. Like, come on, bro.
I know a lot of people who made a lot of money selling bootleg DVDs and shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, can you imagine you wearing that orange jumpsuit and they had those numbers on the back that you in and had CD on it? CD, I mean bootleg CDs. That's what he did, dog. That BL, Charlie, it was a dirty game. Shoot.
Yeah.
But back to that, I consider that man. I'm gonna say out of man, I put that. It's definitely not one of the better ones, but it was better than I've John Cena, the triple threat match with no Jeff Hardy, Triple H, and Kozlov, Vladimir Kozlov. I watched that match. I got up and left.
I was like, man, I'm out. Real simple. They were like, man, come on, man, it's the main event. I was like, I know, I gotta work.
I forgot all about that.
Oh, dude, I'll never forget that nightmare.
Like,
That was the same.
So Gunther retained for those that's trying to he retained and it wasn't clean because it was outside interference because they're still running the storyline with Judgment Day and yeah, like we said, it was kind of like we knew Gunther wasn't gonna lose. We kind of already figured that, but I don't know. Did you guys see the whole like Finn Balor thing happening too, or did you figure it was gonna be because of that?
No, I didn't know. We lost Mike Love. Hopefully he comes back.
Oh,
Yeah, he said he was having issues or whatever, but me and you will just finish. Um, I didn't. It was kind of a surprise to me because although pre-match I thought it was going to happen, but the match got to the point where this is where I think they did a good job. Where you didn't look like it didn't really look like it was going to be any interference until it happened.
yeah.
So they did a good job with that, in my opinion. And then when he did finally interfere, I can't say that it really even helped Gunther like that because Gunther was in control anyway.
Yeah.
And he was in such control that he was able to beat up Finn Balor right quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much it helped him, which is kind of good because they gave Priest the loss without really killing him off.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody really wants to see Gunther and Damian Priest anymore. I think you want to see him with somebody with a little bit more of a brawling background.
Yeah.
Next. Because that's where
People
he works
they
best.
love when Gunther get into those brawls, like
That's when he's at his best.
Yeah. Because of his style, like you said before.
That strong style, I guess they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of how they do in Japan.
It's like strong. It's I believe they have their own, like in Britain they have their own British strong style too. So it's like British strong style mixed with maybe like a little gotch wrestling, like because he's pretty technical too. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's very old school. Catch can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty old school, Nova. You just impressed me. But now let me see if I could get Mike Love at least over the phone.
Okay.
To get him to maybe because somehow we lost him and he was buffering for a second.
I can't even see him. I haven't seen him the whole show.
Oh, that's weird because he was.
I've been hearing him, but I haven't seen him the whole show.
Okay, let me see if I can get in touch with him. Okay, he ain't even on Instagram no more. Let's see if I can get him back on the phone for a little while.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Mike, we still on the show. It looks like we lost you on.
Yeah, I was trying to jump in, but it was kept telling me I had to try back later. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Even if I gotta talk to y'all on a phone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But no on the phone. Let me see. I'm trying right now.
No, we can hear you right now. So you still trying to come back on?
Uh, yeah, right now it's just showing um a blank screen. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I see y'all now. So let me see if it let me. So I forgot what I did the last time.
Yeah, I see you watching now.
All right, here I go. I'm back on. I should be joining. So,
Okay, yeah. I'm about to bring you back on right now.
all right, thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mick, you know how to chop all this up, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Or you just gonna run it raw? You just gonna raw dog the show, man?
I might. I might. I might. I might. You know,
What y'all about to do?
we got you on. We got you back on now. We about to talk about the main event. We can't hear you. That Bluetooth properly. You got your earpiece in, and he's buffering out again.
Oh
All right, so we'll just do it with him over the phone.
no. Okay.
As soon as you hung up, it started like buffing again.
It's okay. We'll just continue to work with you over the phone.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
So now we're gonna get into the main event.
Okay, what was it? Yeah, I almost fell asleep on the Gunther match again. I'm not the Gunther, but
The main event was the men's war games.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, that.
It was Bloodline versus. Is it fair to call them Bloodline too? I mean, what should we call them now if they're no longer the Bloodline?
Mm. The blood punk. I don't know. The bloodline plus the old bloodline plus the original bloodline plus CM Punk and whatever the Tongas and.
I mean, because we have to give Solo his respect, man. Like, he is the tribal chief. He has picked Roman Reigns. He is the tribal chief, and he is now in control of the bloodline. We cannot keep calling Roman's faction the bloodline.
Why not call Roman's faction the bloodline and give them a new name?
Because the bloodline is the bloodline. It's like the Bullet Club. It's like NWO. Well, I mean NWO did black and red or whatever, you know. But it's like one of those factions like Bullet Club. Like it's gonna be that. Like you can't keep it this or that. Like I mean, you can take claim and pride in saying you're an OG member, like a Finn Balor or shit. Finn is the creator of Bullet Club, but you know what I'm saying? Like he cannot say that something that he's doing is Bullet Club unless he rejoins the actual Bullet Club.
Okay.
So we gotta give Solo his respect and props. Once again, like I said, once you pin and defeat Roman like he did, we gotta give it to him. He is the tribal chief now.
Right, but then they lose.
Well, War Games, yes, but I'm saying
You just went ahead, Mike.
the match before that. The pay-per-view before that, he pinned Roman Reigns. And that match was to, like I said, solidify him as tribal chief.
Now,
Was it a single? I'm missing something. Was it a single match or was it a tag match?
It was a tag match. But he took the pin on Roman.
Right, but that's kind of like the other tag match where Roman lost to Jey Uso. But the title, he couldn't win a title just because he couldn't throw a title in a tag match. You know what I'm saying? It was like, to me, it's like it's nothing in the lineup. It's a tag match. I know it's a respect, but still, those two go, in my opinion, they go toe to toe, 1-on-1. I don't care if there's interference with balls and all that. I'm sure it would be until they do that.
and he beat him 1-on-1, I can't call him tribal chief yet. It's still the OG supposed to still be it. It's got to be a 1-on-1 thing.
I don't think you put him over Roman Reigns right now, though, in a 1-on-1 match.
I mean, you can. You know what I'm saying? It's predictable. You look at it as too predictable that Roman Reigns solo. You know, now you got to factor in, which makes it exciting like it used to be back in the 90s and the third, the what if factor. What if Roman Reigns loses solo in a solo match? What happens? Now, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns gotta figure it out from there. But then again, I think it messes everything up. Because you gotta think about it. Roman Reigns got a shoe named after. You know what I'm saying? The Jordan brand, the red Jordans, those are for him.
What?
Well, to me, he go. That's why it's like this. I wouldn't want Roman Reigns to lose. I ain't gonna lie, but it might be what's best for business.
I just don't see it yet. Because I still see Roman, if he wanted to actually do this again full time, I still see him with the belt.
Well, so I hope somebody take it away.
It will right now would have to pretty much be Roman if anybody does it, because Cody Rhodes is probably the top face in the business right now. He the top face though.
Man.
That's the top baby face in the business right now.
Yep. It's time for him to go. I don't like him.
Yeah. Well, you think it's time for Cody to go? Or Roman? You said Cody or Roman?
Said Cody. He don't like Cody Rhodes.
No, I love Roman Reigns. I used to didn't like Roman Reigns until the day he signed up with Paul Heyman. I said it's about to go down.
Yeah, Paul Heyman can make a star, Katie.
Yeah, he can.
But let me ask y'all something. During the main event, who was the most impressive person to y'all in this match?
The Samoan Werewolf and
I think it was somebody by far that was better than everybody else in the match to me.
Oh God! Please don't say Jey Uso.
No.
Thank you.
Can we hear it? No, I can't take the anticipate. Like I want to hear it, man.
Jacob Fatu performed better than anybody else in that match, to me.
Well, yeah,
that's what he said. He said the Samoan Werewolf.
Yeah.
But he was saying somebody else with him, but I don't think it was. To me, it wasn't even close.
No, I was just saying. No, I was going heel and face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always, because you know what I'm saying. Like if you look at the women's war games, Io Sky always impressed when it come down to it.
Mike, can you name all the participants for everybody?
For where?
Women's heel and face side.
But the men's or the women's?
The men's.
Men's. Oh yeah, you got unfortunately the face had Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, which I do not like neither one. My man Jimmy, I love Jimmy Uso. No E. Who was that? The best in the world and the tribal chief.
Mm-hmm.
Best in the world being CM Punk for those out there, Mike. No.
Yeah.
Tribal chief
is Roman Reigns.
So as far as the heels, can you give him the heels too?
Oh yeah, the heels, of course. The Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. You had was it as a Tonga Lee and Tom.
You can just call them what are they? Girls of Destiny. What is it? What's the group name?
The Tigers. What's the tag team name?
You know what? I don't know their name like that.
I think the Gorillas of Destiny or something like that.
The Gorillas
I
of
think,
Destiny?
I I think that was their name. They like Bullet Club name or something, but yeah, Tama and Tonga Low, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tama and Tangalo, which is Tanya's sons, right? For Haku and Tama. The
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Haku.
I,
They both Haku sons.
Mm,
So the other one ain't Thomas sons. They both Haku sons. Okay.
no,
Did
they both his. They are adopted though. I mean
oh
not that it matters, but that's like so those three, and then you got two more. You got
of course, well, you got the what was this? Samoan Werewolf, of course. I said him. That would be
yeah,
three. Four would be, of course, my man Solo Sokoa, who's the
Solo,
and the number fifth guy was who the hell was the
the
fifth
newest
guy?
member, the newest member, Big Bronson.
So, I forgot Bronson Reed. I
Yeah,
forgot.
Big Bronson, the honorary Samoan. Well, I mean he is Samoan, but he's just from a different place.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not.
not.
yeah, he's not. He's actually not in that family.
You know what's funny?
One of the very few.
uh,
One of the very few. It's like him and Joe. I was about to say Fat Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Go down over there. And that's funny. But that Samoa Joe is by far my all-time favorite Samoan wrestler. All time.
Really? Over Roman?
Hell yeah. Man, you got TNA, bro. I swear, Ring of Honor. Him and CM Punk put on a hell of a show back in the day.
No, Joe's the man. I agree with you. I told you I didn't even care for NXT until I seen Joe over there beefing with Finn Balor, and then it turned into a beef with Nakamura.
Do
Those
y'all think the
good.
WWE fumbled Samoa Joe though?
Yeah.
Was there any reason for him to even be in NXT? Even though he had some great matches in NXT, and he put a lot of a couple of those guys.
It was necessary. It was necessary. It was necessary because the people like me didn't know who he was.
Oh, you didn't know Samoa Joe.
I didn't watch TNA.
Okay.
I wasn't doing that. So like when he came over there, he was like he built his name. Man. I mean, for the WWE fans that might not have known outside of WWE. But moving up to the main roster, like he was one of the only people that I felt that was convincing enough that could have beat Brock Lesnar when Brock was on that run of just dominating everybody. Like Joe was one of the people that came the closest to like beating him. Other than like when they gave it to was it Seth or somebody like I don't know, I can't remember. I think it was Seth that took the belt from him.
Who was the least impressive person in the match?
The least impressive person would have been.
It's come on, we all know that.
I'm so biased. You know what I'm saying?
It's somebody that they low key trying to boot out the bloodline. I mean, but that's just my opinion.
If I had to pick somebody in the bloodline, I just don't like Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. I'm sorry. I'm biased. It could have.
See, man, Mike keep referring to him as the blood. That's not fair. That's what I'm saying. Like, they should not get to use that. Like, Solo won, man, at that last pay-per-view. This new, I even hate to have to call it the new bloodline, but they are the bloodline now.
That's the until he went in a solo match. That's why you gotta impress me.
But that made it even better because it was a team match. It was Solo and Jacob. Solo and Jacob won the rights to the bloodline.
But who do you think was the least impressive guy in the match, Love?
It's the Tonga brother. Like this guy is like I don't know what happened to him. He was a monster like in New Japan and places like that, but I don't know. He just kind of filler. Like no disrespect. Like I can't do what he do, so like I'm not gonna sit here and talk crazy. Like I can get in there and do that, but I'm saying as far as where they have him with the rest of the stars and the quality of people that he has to wrestle with, then yeah, he not looking like he's up to par, unfortunately. But on the other side of Heyman's guys, I call them that. Of course, no people are tired of Sammy. I know other people that say that Jimmy is the weakest link, but I fucking love Jimmy when he's with Jay. Like it's no way to make Jimmy like Jimmy serves a purpose, but
Jimmy was
I
better than Sami Zayn to me in a match.
I just don't like Sammy. Like Mike said, like I'm I'm not gonna say he was better, but I
um,
mean, if them two wrestled head up, I think that they would give it to Sammy.
yeah,
Unfortunately,
I don't. I don't see them Jay over. But I don't. But I don't know though. I think Sammy was the least impressive one in this match. But I think everybody was decent in the match. I think it was the main event. It was the best match on the card. I give it 4.5. I can't quite give it 5 stars because it wasn't fucking mind blowing, but
no,
it was very
I didn't
good.
like the ending. I didn't like the ending.
No, me either.
I didn't like the way they ran a finishing move train on them. I'm good on that.
It's
But
funny
man,
because I was
he
thinking
deserved that.
that
He
right
deserved
before you
that.
said it.
Hey, so we're gonna end this with a what's that?
I didn't appreciate that, man. Like he's the future of the company, and like you gonna do that to him? Like,
They ran Stones on solo to go.
You know why they did it though, right? You gotta think about it. Think about it like this. If you had to
oh man.
now, to step out of there for a second, if you had to think of a finisher that put Stone Cold Steve Austin on top, what was the move that put him on top? Put him over.
The sun, the sun.
No, it was the sharpshooter that was put on and made it into a T-shirt.
Oh, when he bled
Oh,
out.
I thought you were saying like what was his popular move? I apologize, my
No,
bad.
what move really
Yeah,
put him over?
well, I mean, you would say the sharpshooter. I would say that power driver Owen gave that broke his neck. But I mean,
Oh, that's so fucked up. We laughing at this man getting his neck broke.
he's okay. Like, he's good. Like like Kofi told Big E, like, hey man, Steve got his neck broken. He came back. Like, fuck wrong with you, bro? You ain't even had surgery.
How
But
much time?
that's a different.
How much time do we got on the timer, Mike?
Oh shit. Excuse me, Lance. That's a good question.
Well, because since I don't really know, we might call it quits now. But before we call it quits, Mike, give your shout outs. Huh?
Me and Google having an argument right now.
Oh,
Hey, but I'm gonna say this real quick. They did that just to put him over. Sometimes that loss make you a worse villain than you already were. Think about it. When SmackDown happened, what happened on SmackDown? They came in there as animals and start tearing anybody up that was in their way.
mm-hmm. So you saying him taking all them finishers is what's really gonna put him over?
I think one finisher wouldn't have did it. That's just how.
Everybody know, Mike.
Everybody, no,
Everybody know.
Like the girl who gets on her knees and takes skeet in the face from everybody.
think about when Yokozuna fought
That's the Bukaki, though, man. Come on.
Hey, what about when Yokozuna fought Undertaker in a coffin match? How many people came out there and put the rush on the Undertaker? They had nothing to Yokozuna in them.
Mm-hmm.
You had Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett. I mean, come on, man. You had all these big dudes and all these other cats was all just beating the brakes off the Undertaker. It did what?
Taker was that phenom, though. He was that person that you felt like you couldn't beat. No, not saying that Solo ain't that over. You know what I'm saying? He got some victories that other people don't have, like over John Cena, even like I said, depending over Roman Reigns. But I think that Solo could have went down from a spear or even to go to sleep. Like even if it would just been those two, you know what I'm saying? Because they just setting up a little rivalry between them two. But like man, everybody finished them, bro.
Hey, remember, he did something to every single one of them.
Oh, see, that's a good point.
Get along. They had one common goal, and that's to get Solo Sokoa.
It's no way, man. Solo got to get them back. He got to get them back. I need Solo. I need Solo to get his leg back, bro.
Man, I'm sure you got to hit this. He about to have out, bro. Only, man. I guess they're going out to Sensuke to get that belt from him. I really don't know what that part was about on Raw, but either way, worst person on Sami Zayn, and because I like him, and worst person on the Samoan SWAT team was
the SST.
Yeah, the SST. The other the one who had the eye patch on his eye at one time. I forgot.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. That's what I said. He can't help but be like the weakest link right now, and it looks like they're gonna try and replace him with Hakua. I can't say his name right. Hakua, I think something like that. The big one.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
That's Umaga-san, right?
No, I think he another one of Haku's sons.
Oh, okay. Cause I know he was talking about Umaga-san's about to try to make his way there.
Pick a something. I wish I had my laptop so I can just cross reference. But I think it's like pick a Leia or something like that.
Boy, them Samoans know they be having kids. God
yeah.
Damn. Oof.
But all I can say is, but I think that personally, I think they get ready for this Rock Roman showdown.
Mm-hmm.
I see that in the air.
Okay.
As far as
But yeah, I just wanted to get our shout outs here because I don't think we have much time left before we get cut off.
Wait, real quick. Can I just add? I want to ask Mike one thing. You think they're gonna go with the Rock Roman, or are they gonna go with the Roman CM Punk?
CM Punk Roman probably at the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania Rock Roman.
You think that's gonna be that soon? You don't think that's something worth building WrestleMania?
No, because the Rock ain't gonna let it.
Because they can build a, let's say they build a Rock and Cody for WrestleMania.
That's true, but you gotta keep in mind that one pay-per-view where Roman and Cody Rhodes teamed up. Who came out there and discussed? The Rock. He looked at him. He looked at both of them. You know, okay, somebody gonna get it. Final boss ain't done yet.
See, I lost the live. Yeah, I lost it. Damn. But yeah, I wanted to give the that's why I wanted to get the shout outs and stuff in because I knew it was coming soon.
My bad.
But let me see if I can get you to do your shout outs and say goodbye. And then you can say goodbye to the people. And I'm actually going to call Noel so he can get his shout outs and people can know where they can find him on social media and some of his other stuff he does, like his music and stuff.
Okay.
But Mike Love, do you have anybody? That's Nove calling in now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just send a quick shout out to Al and Al.
Hey.
And
What's going on, love? Hold on, Mike giving his shout outs. Go ahead, Mike.
I can't hear
shout out to Nove. Shout out to my co-host Mickey Coleman. Shout out to everybody out there in the world. Happy holidays. Be blessed. Be safe. Holla back. Go ahead, bro.
All right, Mike. I'll talk to you a little bit later. That's Mike, the team leader. Love. I'm gonna end it with Noel Smith. Hold on. So take care, Mike.
All right, for sure. All right, no, peace, bro.
what you saying. Why
So- No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was letting Mike get his shout outs in, man. I'm still recording.
Okay.
I'm still recording. So
Can they hear me?
yeah, they can hear you. Mike is already gone. He gave his shout outs. He shouted you out.
Thank you, man.
He shouted you out. So no, where can they find you on social media? And Nove also makes music. Where can they get your music from?
Yeah, same place they can find me on social media is at Novra Music, NOVRAMUSIC, at Novra Music. I'm on any platform you can think of. I'm on there, and it's definitely either previews or links to my music. And yeah, man, you know, and also if I can get some shout outs, I'd love to give a shout out to the Mick&Mike podcast. This was a good time, man. It's always great being able to talk with some like-minded people that love and appreciate the entertainment of wrestling the same way that I do. And all my fans and friends that's been tuning in and supporting too.
Tell Miss Smith I added her so she could have joined in live too.
Okay.
I finally did see and added her.
Yeah, man, you gotta unprivate that page, bro. I told you, man.
I am, but you know, I
You
didn't.
gotta slow down on that OF content, man.
I didn't even know that it was still private, cause I don't use it. I really don't use Instagram Live like that.
Yeah.
So that was part of the reason why. It's like I know if I go over an hour, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, let's you know, when we get the chance, I know you're still recording, but I was gonna say when we get the chance, we can sit down and work on some more strategy as part of it. Is if you can use it for like how we were saying Zoom, or I mean you could even explore Facebook. I'm not sure if you can let people in on Facebook, but you know, either way, like just ways that you can have more people coming in. I got you, bro.
For sure. Well, all right, that was Nove Smith. I'll check you out later, bro, and thank you for joining us.
For sure.
All right, fam.
All
right. Thank y'all for joining the Mickey Coleman Mike Love podcast. It was a lot of fun, and we hope to see y'all next week. For Mike Love and Noel Smith, this is the Sports Dr. Spock, Mickey Coleman. We out.